Alright, hey Krystal. So, yeah, this is going to be a reading. Alright, so let's get into it for sure. Alright, so first things first. You have your, the eclipse, right? That's what I'm talking about, the eclipse. So, this lunar eclipse is going to be taking place in your 7th house. You feel me? It will be trining your Sun, Saturn, and Uranus, right? It won't be making any negative aspects, which most definitely is a wonderful thing. Yeah, it won't be making any negative aspects. Wait a minute. It will be conjuncting Uranus. It will be conjuncting Uranus. Yeah, and then trining your Sun and Saturn. Alright, so let's get into it. First things first, right? With this lunar eclipse, right? The lunar eclipse is going to be taking place in your 7th house. So first, of great importance to explain what the lunar eclipse is. So a lunar eclipse takes place when the node, especially the south node, comes into alignment with the moon, right? And they're in the same sphere of influence. Yeah, that's what happens. So currently the north node is in Aries and the south node is in Libra. And so on 14th of October 2023, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. The moon is gonna enter Libra, and it's gonna be new, and it's going to be in the sign of Libra. And so what this indicates, what this means, as you may know, the south node signifies one's past experiences, right? It signifies what you have gone through and in your past life, before I'm saying. And honestly, this thing, past life, it can even just be like your past. A lot of what happened in your past is tailored or has that energy, right? But ultimately, we'll say past life, you feel what I'm saying? Experiences you went through in your past life are highlighted by the south node. But then the north node, it signifies experiences you're going into, experiences that your soul is pushing you towards, experiences that your soul wants you to become vulnerable to, because there's growth present there, you feel what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's what it is. A lot of the times we don't want to go towards our north node, right? We would rather go towards our south node because that's what we are used to, that's what we're comfortable with. Alright, and so yeah, that's what the north and south node is. So with this lunar eclipse, with the south node and moon conjunction, energy is going to come forth, right? That's going to deal with your past experiences, energies that you're going to need to grow through and go through. So the moon's energy is very impressionable, first and foremost. It's very plastic, if what I'm saying. The moon deals with gestation, it deals with growth, and it deals with change, you feel what I'm saying? The moon is very much associated with our soul, because our soul is ever changing, you feel what I'm saying? It's like our ego is the I that was the same yesterday, and that will be the same today. There are two I's that we identify with, you feel what I'm saying? There is an eternal I. This I is an I that has always existed. Like, we are incapable of imagining it not existing, you feel what I'm saying? We create past lives, and past lives are very real. I'm not saying they are, and it's like, but yeah, that's what it is. And this eternal aspect of us is the I that, in a sense, is like deity or God expressing through us, you feel what I'm saying? So this is an aspect of us that's divine, that's forever. And even when we cease to exist, that I will return and become once again a part of the all. But then there is another I, right? And this I is changing. It's not the same as it was yesterday. Every day when we wake up, we feel different, but simultaneously we feel the same. There's a me, the ego, right? The me, the I. It's a continual energy of the same. You will always be Krystal. You will always be you. But at the same time, you will go through many experiences that change you. And so the experiences that change your consciousness, these experiences are signified by your soul. So the experiences, the thing that's experiencing and doesn't get altered but persists is your ego, which is also signified by your sun. But the thing that's continuously changing and growing and evolving, the thing that's within you that felt a different way yesterday and feels a different way today, that is your soul, right? And so with all that being said, the moon influences the soul. The moon is associated with the soul. These experiences you go through, with this new eclipse, it's going to be tailored and guided more so towards experiences that your soul needs to go through so it can attain certain states of consciousnesses and awarenesses. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, so it's all about growth, I've already mentioned. It's all about expansion, expanding your consciousness and expanding your soul. And so the theme of experiences from the past that are going to find their way into your present through this lunar eclipse that's taking place in your 7th house is going to be the 7th house deals with relationships, right? It deals with partners. It deals with even public affairs, engaging with the public. It deals with marriage. It deals with personal, intimate relationships, but also platonic relationships, you feel what I'm saying? And so there's going to be a theme that's going to be persisting after October 14th for the next approximately 6 months. That's going to be dealing with you going through experiences with people, you feel what I'm saying, that are going to reflect to you experiences that you went through in the past. So the people are going to come and they're going to be there. This can even be people from your past coming back into your life, or it can even be different people but same energy, same lesson. Now that's the theme of what I'm saying. And this can even be an indication possibly of you getting into a relationship, and that relationship being or even just having making a friend or two, and those friends being tailored towards helping you grow and expand. You feel what I'm saying? Alright, hold on, helping you grow and expand. So the sign Libra, it ultimately is all about balance, right? And Libra uses other people to balance themselves. So with that being said, it's of great importance to understand that these interactions you will be experiencing are very much reflective and mirrors, and rather than opposing them and rejecting them, you should, in a sense, for lack of a better term, submit to them and be highly analytical and desirous of understanding, why is this person in my life? What is this person reflecting to me? How can I grow and expand through this experience? It's important to understand that we go through cycles in life, and this is the cycle that's going to be ushered in with this new moon eclipse. And it's like when that cycle finishes, a new cycle will come forth. And so understanding that, use the experiences through relationships that the universe is going to bring to you to your highest advantage. And it's like, don't get pulled into like the, because it's like there's the moon, because we can experience life through our moon, that is through subjectivity, through emotion, or through our sun, and that's more so through logic and rationality, sort of energy. You feel what I'm saying? All right. So so the new moon eclipse. Hold on, give me a sec. I'll be back. Okay, so as I was saying, sorry, I kind of lost train of thought. I just had to close the window though. But yeah, so that is the theme, and we're dealing with the Libra energy here. So it's of great importance for you to understand that through these experiences, your goal ultimately is to gain equilibrium. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like in life, the universe sends us people that may seem extreme to us, but they're only extremes because they have what we are lacking. You feel what I'm saying? So, as I move through life myself, even, whenever the universe brings someone to me, I understand their energy, and then I observe them and I allow myself to be receptive to their energy. And people come like the seasons, right? They come and go. And so what it's all about is making that experience worthwhile. You feel what I'm saying? And allowing yourself the lessons there. And it's like a lot of the times with the experiences we get caught up. Right, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about the sun and the moon, logic versus irrationality. So yeah, we can either gear more towards logic and reason, right, through our experiences in life, or we can gear more towards emotion and subjectivity. But yeah, when we're gearing and operating more so through the moon, we are fluctuating, right? Fluctuating meaning unstable, subjective to moods, subjective to being manipulated and controlled because we're not thinking logically. And people are going to be people, and they're going to rub you the wrong way. But it's like valuable to understand that people are also information. You feel what I'm saying? They're walking sums of information. It's like Aquarius, right? Rules humans and people. And Aquarius is the sign that rules over the collection of information. When you think of Aquarius, it's crystallized air, or it's fixed air. You feel what I'm saying? And air is logic. So when you have a bunch of information and logic compacted in one place, that's fixed air. You feel what I'm saying? And so it's valuable to understand that people, in a sense, are like walking libraries. We can access and tap into them. And there's a saying, right? It goes, you can learn from everyone and anyone. Some people teach you what to do, and some people teach you what not to do. But everyone can be a teacher, and you can be the student, because you are a student in this. You feel what I'm saying? All right, now, okay, now let's look into Aquarius. Not Aquarius. All right, I think I can still talk a little bit more about this energy. So, Libra, it's inclined towards the public, right? So, you may find yourself engaging more with the public, engaging more with people, socializing a little bit more. Libra also inclined towards literature and art. You feel what I'm saying? And so there may be an interest in reading that may be founded, or an interest in writing, you feel me, that may be founding, or even just an interest in art in general that may be founded. you feel what I'm saying, as you go through this aspect. But ultimately, though, with the Libra energy, it's all about learning how to I already talked about the Libra energy. It's all about learning how to balance your internal world with the outside world. So like someone coming to you and you building a bridge, you feel what I'm saying, between you and them, an energy transference, you know. But yeah, so that's alright, so now let's look into the aspects. Alright, so it is going to be trining your Sun and your Saturn, and it's going to be conjuncting your Uranus. Alright, so with this new moon conjuncting your Uranus, right, which is also in your 7th house, energies dealing with like these experiences that you're going to have, you know, dealing with relationships and partnerships, they're not going to be of the ordinary kind. You feel what I'm saying? You may find yourself attracting certain people that in a sense are awakened, right? People that see past the agendas and the initiatives, and also because, you know, Uranus is a very much indeed associated with like electricity and like the internet. Like there is also a possibility these friendships may be like over the internet, possibly. That's just a possibility I'm sharing. You know what I'm saying? It's possible, but it may not be. But these are definitely disruptors, right? Because that's what Uranus does. It disrupts. So these individuals, they may come and they may even like disrupt your way of life, maybe by giving certain radical information, right? So Uranus is a planet that deals with individuality, originality, and uniqueness, you know? It deals with rebellion because, and Uranus is also the higher octave of Mercury. It deals with rebellion because Uranus people are highly intellectual and they have an ability to see themselves from a perspective of an individual engaging with the group, you know? So they're not typically inclined towards hive mind thinking. And in your birth chart, naturally, you have Uranus conjunct your Sun. You know what I'm saying? When Uranus conjuncting your Sun, most definitely gives you a unique energy about you. But then you also have like your Sun in Gemini and the Deacon of Aquarius. So that kind of adds that uniqueness energy a little bit more, you know? But yeah, so it's not even bad. You may just be attracting your tribe, you know, people that are like you, people that are also, yeah, but it's all saying, you know, they may even just be people that are like people that you can resonate with, you know, unique and original people. And actually that is the case because, so you have your moon trining, you have your moon, you have the lunar eclipse or the lunar moon. Yeah, the lunar eclipse also trining your Sun. And so whenever there's a trine, it's an indication of a harmonious flow of energy. You know, the trine is likened to Venus, right? Venus is the planet of least resistance, is a planet of relationships, partnerships, associationships, you know, things like that. So the trine is a very harmonious sign. And so there's going to be a harmonious transference between the moon, which is going to be in Libra, around 23 degrees, and your Sun, which is in Gemini, around 23, 24 degrees. You know, so yeah, it's going to influence you harmoniously. And these individuals that are going to be coming into your life, you know, they may even contribute greatly to you as an individual and help you attain more like emotional security and stability. But a better way to translate this is, yeah, they're definitely here to help you grow and expand, and you will be able to see it when they come and when they manifest. You feel what I'm saying? You'll be able to see it and understand why they're there. But yeah, there definitely will be a harmony between the two of you. And so this also highlights and indicates, well, especially the conjunction between Uranus highlights and indicates that the dynamic may be occult, yeah, it may be occult, and yeah, you and them may be on it, yeah, occult energy, occult vibration. And mind you, this is an influence that's going to last about 6 months, you feel what I'm saying? And so when we're dealing with Uranus energy, it's kind of energy of like things happening, and things happening so fast, but also so influential. So this may even be like a barriers of friends that you'll draw to you and attract to you. Although we are also looking at your Saturn, because the lunar moon is going to be conjuncting your Saturn, right? Which is going to be an indication of a dynamic in a relationship, in a sense, that may be lasting, that maybe would withhold the test of time, you feel what I'm saying? So more so we can say Uranus, rather than indicating quickness, in this case could indicate uniqueness, originality, and occult energies, you know? But yeah, then with the sun conjuncting your moon, awareness also is going to be brought forth. Is it trining your moon? There's also going to be a greater height of awareness and understanding of certain attributes and qualities that you have overcame and that you have outgrown, and so like this experience, like with this lunar eclipse, it really shows harmony and balance, and not so much hardship and struggle. Like whatever you've been doing, you've been planting good seeds. I can most definitely tell you that much. And the experiences you will be going through is going to deal with the harvest of those seeds, Mm-hmm. Okay. So now let's go a little deeper. Okay, so the lunar eclipse is going to be trining your sun, and your sun is in the 3rd house, so it is an indication of friends, right? More so friends. But then Uranus is in the 7th house, so it can be a friend that you make a closeness with or form a closeness with. But ultimately, with the sun being in the 3rd house, it is an indication that this is someone that is actually indeed going to be in your neighborhood, if what I'm saying. Someone that you may see every day, all the time. There may be this friendship or relationship that may blossom, and that deals with common relatabilities. It's going to be an energy of like, I'll leave it at that. Common relatabilities, maybe that you guys weren't aware of in the past, that this lunar eclipse will, in a sense, help bring to light. You feel what I'm saying? And so this lunar eclipse energy, hold on. it's going to be influencing this dynamic in relationship. It's also going to have an influence on your thoughts and on your thinking. So this person may instill within you new patterns and new ways of thinking. If what I'm saying, that deal with like, not even instill, but maybe awaken and activate patterns of thinking that are somewhat old. You feel me? But ways of thinking that you may have let go of in the past, that once you acquire and attain to this person, will act as a beneficiary. Well, for lack of that word, I'll just say that will act as a benefit rather than a disadvantage. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it is. So the new eclipse, ultimately, to summarize this, is going to bring influences and energies that are going to deal with people. You know, you're gonna have attract certain experiences, certain relationships and dynamics with people. The relationships and dynamics are not going to be average or normal, but these individuals are going to be more so occult and mystical and spiritual, like yourself. You feel what I'm saying? And mystical and spiritual like yourself, and they're going to help you as a person grow and bring to your attention even certain thoughts within your mind. That may be like, because you know how like we sometimes, because of life, we astray from certain patterns of thinking, but then something happens or we meet someone and then they put us back into that place of thinking, and then it's like we start thinking that way, and it's like because thoughts follow actions and actions follow results, we start thinking that way and then our lives start to change. You know what I'm saying? Like that energy is definitely possible. Alright, and last but not least, Saturn. So we also have this lunar eclipse will also be trining your Saturn. So this lunar eclipse trining your Saturn, there are going to be energies that are going to deal with security and stability, and how it is that you go about attaining those things of security and stability. How it is that you systemize in life. How it is that you incorporate discipline in your life. You know, these types of themes, the lunar eclipse will be influencing it. You feel what I'm saying? And it will help you well, what I should say, rather than saying help you, it'll harmonize. You feel what I'm saying? It'll allow you to operate in that realm and in that field of discipline and structure and persistence, you know, laying out a plan and then working that plan harmoniously rather than discordantly. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, with the lunar eclipse. And so like I said, the lunar eclipse is going to be in your 7th house. So this person, you know, they're going to help not only... It's not going to be a dynamic where it's just all occult and, you know, that Uranus energy of like, that Uranus energy, like the Uranus energy is just going to be very prominent. There's just going to be a uniqueness about this energy. You know, they're going to be different, you know, etc., etc. But they're definitely going to be good for your security and stability. Their influence is going to help you ground and help you get more secure, for what I'm saying. Yeah, I think that pretty much is all there is to this eclipse energy. But let me see if there's more. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Definitely, if you have any questions, if you need any clarifications, etc., definitely let me know. And yeah, I'll definitely help you with those. And so what I'll also do for you is this reading. I thought I thought I would be able to cover a little bit more, but no, it's pretty simple. You know, it's pretty simple. Yeah. So what I'll do is okay, so for your last session, with me, if what I'm saying, on your birth chart whenever you're ready, if what I'm saying, um, yeah, for your last session whenever you're ready, you know, you can just send me like $20, right, and we'll finish it up, you know, because I think I should give you a little discount for this reading. Because I really thought it was going to be deeper, but it wasn't. Yeah, but it was pretty simple. Alright, that's pretty much it. Alright, peace.